A very good morning to all my dear students. Today we are discussing exercises of chapter number 2 of geography. Starting with glossary. First one is weathering. Weathering means the breaking up and decay of exposed rocks. Means when rocks are exposed and they got decayed and they broke up into small parts, then it is called weathering. There are various reasons like temperature changes, frost actions, plant, animals and human activities that result in weathering. Second, national parks. National park means a national area designated to protect ecological integrity of one or more ecosystem for the present and future generation. It means to conserving the ecosystem for the present and future generation. Government has made national parks. They are made for the protection of particular wildlife species and they are open for the tourists also. Tourism. Next is Biosphere Reserve. Biosphere Reserve is a series of protected area. It includes national park and wildlife sanctuaries. They are linked through global network and intended to demonstrate the relationship between conservation and development of the wildlife. Now coming to question answers. Question number 1. Which are the two main climatic factors responsible for soil formation? You all know there are various factors that are responsible for soil formation, but if we talk about climatic factors, then temperature and rainfall are the two main factors that are responsible for soil formation. Question number 2. Write any two reasons for land degradation today. Means why land quality is degrading day by day, and you have to write two main reasons. The two factors contributing to land degradation are deforestation, means cutting off forests on a large scale, and the unsystematic and overuse of chemical pesticide and fertilizers in agricultural land. Plus, flood and landslides are also responsible for land degradation. Next come, why is land considered an important resource? Answer, land is considered an important resource because it is being used by human beings for several purposes such as agriculture, forestry, mining, building houses and roads and setting up industries. You all understand this, that for any purpose, for any work we have to do, we need land. Need land because it is the base of everything. So land is used for each and every activity. That's why it is very important resource for us. Also, it provides habitation to a variety of flora and fauna. Flora means plants and fauna is related to animals, and hence it is among the most important natural resource. So you can see for every kind of work we need land, and plus it provides habitation to the flora and fauna also. So it is very important natural resource. Next, question number 4. Name any two steps that government has taken to conserve plants and animals. Government keep taking various steps for the conservation of plant and animals. We can study 2 points. First is, it has set up national parks with wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserves for the protection of natural vegetation and wildlife. Second, it has banned the killing of animals and cutting of trees. So these are the steps taken by government to conserve the plant and animals on earth. Question number 5. Suggest 3 ways to conserve water. We can conserve water by rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting means collecting the rainwater from rooftops and directing it to an appropriate location where it can be stored for the future use. Second is use of sprinklers for irrigation, means we should use sprinklers for irrigating our land. Third is prevention of wastage of water. We should take care that while using water in any kind of work for various purposes, there should be minimum wastage of water or there should be no wastage of water. This is it with the chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless you all.